Hey there, party people. Welcome back to another edition of Time Out. And we got some more videos to check out to help us through our journey in life, love, and pursuit of happiness. So without further delay, let's jump into video one. And I didn't set it to autoplay, so we're going to do that now. Now we go.
I'm going to assume you mean, why should a man without kids date someone with kids? I just want to know the benefits. Okay, here's the thing, right? The same benefits that you would have by dating a woman that you actually like and are attracted to are the same benefits you would have from that woman if she had kids.
Now, I see where they're both coming from. Him on one side and her on the other. She is partly correct, but he is also correct. You get the benefit of being with her, whether she has kids or not. She's still her. She's not all the way her. She's not her single self her. She's a single mom her, but you do get her. But when we talk about benefits, it's lacking in the benefits category. So I understand where he's coming from. And the men, when they talk about there are no benefits, largely there are none. There largely are none. But it depends on the perspective. It depends on the man. It depends on the situation. But by and large, there aren't very many benefits. Now, the huge part of that depends on the woman. Does she give up full control of the children to the man? And if she's willing to give up full control of the children, the leadership role in the household, then he can start to see some benefits to it.
Whatever it is that you're looking for in a woman, you have like this long list of things that you're looking for. If you find a woman that has those things, she simply has those things, whether she has children or not.
What if one of the things that you're looking for is for her to not have kids? You like a woman who is clean. You like a woman who is sexy. You like a woman who has a good personality. You like a woman who takes care of her hair and nails and feet all of the time. She has nice shoes. Whatever your preference is, right? In women, you find in this woman, the only thing different in her is her kids. Whatever.
So sometimes the difference is, ladies, if you're listening, sometimes men want to be spontaneous when you first get into a relationship. Maybe he just want to whisk you away to a hotel. Now we got to worry about what to do with the kids. What if he just wants to go on vacation with just you and him? Now he has to worry about your kids, because understand this, and men understand this too. Guys understand, women love their children. Most women love their children. Not all women love their children. Most women love their children. And so I get that. Ladies, what you have to understand is when a man first gets with you, he doesn't love your children. And he will by and large fall in love with you way before he falls in love with your children. So you have to understand that most men want you. They didn't necessarily want your children. Now, if he knew you had children and he signed up for that, that's what he signed up for.
Huge difference. Benefits are still there, whether she has children or not. The thing is, to me, it's like, fellas, if you have a preference to where you don't want to date women who have children, that's okay for you to have that hang-up or that preference. Right. But don't make it seem like it's something wrong with that woman.
Nobody said anything's wrong with the woman.
You can't deal with. In order to date a single mother, you have to have a certain level of resources. And a lot of men don't want to date single mothers because they don't have the financial stability to do so.
To do with
number one, and number two.
So ladies, don't do that. Don't shame men. Don't say, oh, you broke. You don't have the financial stability to take care of me and the children. Don't do that. Don't do that. That is just a bad look all the way around. If a man is entertaining you and he knows that you have children, by and large, he has the ability to take care of all of you. He does. So don't do this. If the guy has a preference and doesn't want you, don't shame him. Don't come after him verbally just because he doesn't want children. So he may just not want kids. There are women on TikTok that say all the time, and Instagram as well, that they don't want kids either. They don't want men with kids, and it's okay to have that preference. But don't throw the financial thing out there. It's just a low blow. It's just a bad look.
They don't have the leadership
or maybe they don't want
to
leave
be
your
able
kids
to
no
raise a child of their own or someone else's. So a lot of times men will turn their nose up at single mothers simply because they don't have the resources.
So let's move on to number 2.
Ladies, here are a few good tips on how to keep your good man. Keyword, good man. By good, I mean a man of good character and integrity. Let's go. Number 1, respect that man. And by respect, I mean listen to him. Stop popping off at the mouth so much. Be a safe space for him. Allow him to talk and communicate without you popping off and reacting before listening to everything he says. Listen, they don't like that. You don't like that. Nobody likes that. Number 2, keep in mind that most men don't have the spaces that are as welcoming for them to be able to express themselves without ridicule and judgment.
This is all
they don't
correct.
have that like women have that. So make sure that you are available and that you prioritize him in the day and not make him your last priority.
So understand this, ladies, and I've said this in videos before. Truly, 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 the one person that most men can go to is their mother. That's it. And sometimes they're siblings. Sometimes. But not the friends, not their neighbors, not co-workers, definitely not you. Because most women, and when I say most, I mean 9 out of 10, will use that information to attack him later on. So if you can do that, if you can go 2 years without attacking him over information that he's given you, then you're probably trusted. You can be trusted, but you got to earn that trust.
One wants your leftovers, right? They don't want your leftover time and energy. Yes, we women have to work, and it's not 1940. We don't get to stay home and, be pregnant and rest and take care of the house. Yes, we work like they do. But you also need to know they need to feel prioritized and important. Number 3, men value, peace. They value peace. They don't want to do drama. Save the drama for the pages of your diary, Keisha and them, or your therapist. Yes, communicate your emotional needs and things with your significant other. But my God, don't be so dramatic and have so much emotional turmoil that the man wants to run and hide and stay at work. Because guess what? They'll do just that.
So I heard a man say this before, and guys, if you're listening, this was a tip that I heard from a guy, and I was like, there may be some merit to this. Periodically, he will come home and create some drama with his wife. Periodically. He has a fantastic relationship, is what he says. But every couple months or so, 3-4 months or so, he'll come home and he'll start some drama with his wife. Nothing to get divorced over, but just enough to get the drama out of her. Most women need some sort of drama, which is why they watch soap operas and these dating shows and The Bachelor and The Bachelorette and stuff like that. They love drama. They feed off of drama. And I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with it, ladies, so don't hang me over this. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just the way that God made you. It's just the way our Creator created you. So women just have to have a certain amount of drama. So this guy said he comes home, he creates some drama, they get it hashed out, and then she's good for, 4 to 6 months. She's good. So maybe pro tip.
Don't assume he is psychic. Learn how to talk and communicate your needs in a healthy way. Passive aggressive.
Yep, I agree. So I don't want this one to run on too long. Let's just go on to the next video.
A few things to understand about him. Women, listen. Men, let me know if I'm right. Number 1, men avoid issues by checking out. In translation, men need to pull away to really think and process so they can better talk about it later. And I know I'm going to have a lot of people saying, well, he drops the topic and never wants to bring it up.
No, now I'll correct this. Men do pause when it comes to women. And the reason why we pause when we come to women is because we can't go full throttle with women. Most women you've seen, especially black guys and Hispanic guys, you've seen us with our friends. You've seen us with our siblings. We go full throttle. And most of us can't go full throttle with you. That's a problem. So this is why most men will pull away, is that he can't go full throttle with you because it becomes emotional overload. You only can handle or need so much emotion at a time, and it can get out of control. So men don't have full control over their emotions a lot of times, and we will go after our friends. You ever hear us talk about sports or something we're passionate about? We go full throttle over that stuff. So we can't go full throttle at you, which is why we have a tendency to pull back. We don't pull back in other situations, but we pull back with our women.
Not get passive with him if he doesn't bring up the topic first. When the two of you have time and you're not stressed out, not busy, not going somewhere, then you say, hey, we need to talk about this. This is still important to me.
And the reason why he may not bring it back up or may not circle back around is because he still feels like it's going to go too far. And he doesn't want to broach the topic because he doesn't want it to go overboard.
Drop the expectation that you have to talk about it right then and there. They need some time. Number 2, men are unromantic. Actually, men enjoy romance, sometimes in a different way than the woman, and they want to be romantic, but they hesitate because they're afraid that they won't succeed. But a little pointer for my men, don't hesitate, try. And number 3, men care about appearance.
I don't really care whether or not I'm going to succeed or not. I care about how it's received. And if you tell me I did a good job, but then maybe a week or two later, you said, hey, I really would have liked this too. Like also, like you liked what I did, but you also would have liked, you liked A, B, and C, but you also would have liked D, E, and F. Then maybe I'll add D, E, and F next time.
You don't need to be a supermodel or a size 3, but doing your hair and makeup and getting all dolled up makes them happy.
Whatever it is that makes us happy. Makeup and getting your hair done, it depends on the person. You have to know your man. If he likes you with your hair messy, then roll with that. If he likes you dolled up, then do that too. So, like we always do about this time, something new that we plugged in. We are going to level up. Chris?
One of my bullies was working security on the movie. And I'm filming a scene. This is a top 5. And I look and I'm like, is that B? I'll just say B. And he nodded, kind of shame, he was kind of ashamed. And I just gave him just a quick look like, hey man, I hope you're doing well. You take care. And I kept it moving. I didn't like, get him off the set, get him fired. It's like, his sin has punished him. He could have been my friend. The fact that he had to go through that whole day and watch me walk around and watch me, I was directing a movie and watch me be me in all my glory and to be so close to me, but yet so motherfucking far.
Right. You got your revenge.
The reason why I plugged that in, gentlemen, is you don't need revenge. Chris didn't need revenge. If you want revenge on someone, I heard a term or analogy put, revenge is the life, I don't want to screw it up, but living your best life is the best revenge, is how I'll put it. And I'll look it up again, but it was just so profound to me, because punching the guy in the side of the head or getting him fired or something ridiculous like that, even when we're talking about relationships, just live a better life than the one you left. And that is enough revenge for anybody. That's enough revenge. And people hate it when you live a good life. When they're hating you and you guys are broken up or you guys have gone your separate ways, business partners, marriages, whatever. And if you succeed, they hate that. That is the best revenge you could ever get. Let's keep it pushing. If I can. All right, let's go. Nope, we don't want to go that way. We're going to
one of my bullies was working.
A mistake that a lot of average guys, I'm one of them too, and I've made this mistake before, is trying to get a woman to submit to you when she's going to work every day. It won't happen, bro. She's going to work every day, busting her ass. She could be working hard or not working hard. It don't matter. If she's working like 40 hours, bro, she's contributing to the household, she's not going to submit to you.
That is wrong as well. We all have our roles and responsibilities in relationships. And this is why I put this in here, to show you guys that there are some people that get it wrong. There are plenty of marriages out there that both parties are working, but one person submits to the other. Yes, everybody has their roles and responsibilities in relationships, but when it comes down to it, somebody has to make the final decision. Yeah, we can all gather around and we can all put our heads together and figure out what's the best course or best direction to take. But when it comes down to it, somebody's got to sit behind the wheel and drive the damn car. And if this guy is not willing to sit behind the wheel and drive the car, then she's going to do it. Somebody will. And women have said this 1,000 times, even on this platform. Men take the lead. Men take the lead. But he's talking about, no, don't take the lead. It's just ridiculous. And I don't think he fully understands, which is okay, because that's just how he's going to live his life. But he's wrong. He's wrong.
I very respectfully disagree with the idea that high value men cheat. They don't. And you might say, look at all these athletes, look at all these celebrities, look at all these rich people cheating on their partners. They're high value. No, they're not. Just because you got a little bit of bread does not make you high value. It's a component of it for men. It's a very important component of it for men, but it's not everything. A high value man demonstrates consistency and discipline in everything that he does. The way you do anything is the way you do everything. So if a man is demonstrating consistency and discipline in his finances, in his health, in his fitness, in his goals, in his vision, but not his relationship, he's not a high value man. If he's getting distracted by a random girl that's trying to destroy his relationship and damage him and he's giving into that temptation, that's a weak mindset and that's not a high value man.
I agree. Anybody can give in. It's hard to freaking say no when women are throwing their panties at you or guys are offering you resources that your man can't match. Anybody can dive into that, but it's hard to say no. And it takes a very strong individual to say, no, thank you. I'll pass. So understand this, high value man or not, if that man loves you, he won't cheat. It is not possible to cheat when you are in love with somebody. It hurts you and it would hurt them way too much. And if you are in love with somebody, you won't want them to be in pain. You won't want them to hurt. So no. There's no cheating if that person is in love with you. This is why you should wait and only marry the person that you are in love with. And that is in love with you. In love.
Hey.
So this is the final clip, and we're doing something different as usual. We're just putting something different just to lighten the mood. We put a prank in here. So
we're going to 1612 Olive Street.
Oh, there's a tick. They're aware. are aware.
Dude, is there something wrong? Like, do we need to...
No, we're almost there. We're almost there.
I don't think you're okay to drive.
I don't want to. I don't want to anymore.
And they're trapped. They can't get out.
I don't want to. The moon makes me do it.
Stop. We need to get out of the car. We're going to get out of the car now. We need to get
I don't want it anymore. The moon.
Sir, please just can you pull over? Please open the door.
I don't want to anymore.
Did you jump out? They are freaked out. They are freaked out.
Are you scared? You're on a black box TV hidden camera show. Hidden camera show. There's cameras all over. It's all right. Come on out. Come on out.
What would you do in that situation? Wow. He would have got kicked in the face. It's go time. It's you and me. It's you and me in that situation. So anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out with us. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and we'll talk to you guys in the next one. Deuces.